Should we do Parlay Pals?
Please.
Let's do it.
So I say we do it.
It sounds like a rocket taking off. Sounds like a winner to me.
All right. We got to do the generator?
Yeah, generating the names now in the matrix. And I say in the matrix because it's actually, it looks like the matrix as it generates it. Number 1, Ariel. Number 2, Eric. Number 3, Frank. And I will be bringing up the rear with the 4th pick, Connor.
Nice.
All right. So we're doing Bellator. Yeah.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
This is one of those cards, and nobody has to agree with me. This is one of those cards where I like the dogs a lot more than I like the favorites. But here we go.
Really?
So we will make it.
Well, there's something about Bellator where the lines are always very huge.
Juiced.
Yeah.
And
Juiced, as they say.
why juiced?
Just means it has a lot of.
Yeah.
It comes from gambling terminology, but it just means it actually comes from how much the bookies make on the transaction, because they want you to bet on both sides of the line and they have to get paid. It can't just be free for them to do it. So there's all kinds of things there. But the lines are juiced always.
Okay. I mean, should I ask Frank for the music, or should we just like pretend that this first hour didn't happen? Everything okay, Frank? Are you all right, or?
There's actually a problem trying to resolve.
Oh, okay. What are you trying to resolve?
My recording seems like it glitched out.
Oh. Should we restart the show?
No.
Yeah. Let's throw the 22 in the trash. Rick.
You know what I love? Wait, can we just stop with the music for a second? What I love about this is that Frank knows me well enough by now that he knows that would really like hurt me in the heart. So you just drop like this atomic bomb of anxiety on me because you're clearly annoyed that I made that joke. Like you in the past, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but you really wanted to get. Is that accurate? Like you wanted to hit me in the gut there, which it worked.
You pried a little bit though.
Did I pry? I mean, it was like 3 missteps to start the show in the first 22 minutes.
You're taking a lot of shots at him, and he was just fed up.
Are they shots?
Like,
I mean,
gonna go post show review.
You want the truth? You want the real answer?
Oh yeah,
we'll have to unpack this in the huddle when we circle back.
Yeah, we've been circling back. After
a lot of huddling.
now. It's
a lot of huddling.
Frank loves the huddle. He always asks me, "Do you want to huddle now, or do you want to?"
I love that. I love that term.
He's a great huddler. He's a great huddler.
Do you like the huddle, or do you like the circle back?
I like the huddle.
Circle back in the huddle to unpack everything.
He's like, "Fam, we need to huddle."
Got you, fam.
Yes. Okay.
Ariel with the first pick.
Sorry. Okay, I feel like you guys think I'm going with Romero. Yoel Romero is a minus 645 against Melvin Manhoef. Melvin Manhoef in his retirement fight plus 480. I feel like you think I'm going in that direction. Or should I go with Brett Johns minus 490?
Was that a question?
Yeah, I'm sort of thinking out loud. I honestly, I've never gone first pick. I don't think I've gone first.
To be honest, whoever you don't take, I'm gonna take the other person.
Oh, really?
If they're still on the board, yeah. So take Brett Johns this time, so people won't be like, all you ever do is take the biggest favorite on the board.
Brett Johns, the pride of Wales, Cardiff stand-up. Don't love it if I'm being honest, but
I don't love anything. It's a Bellator card. Come on.
This is what I was saying. The favorites are harder than the dogs on these a lot of the time. You think
the favorite is going to win, but they're just juiced into oblivion.
Too juiced.
You want me to be totally honest with you?
Yes.
I hate betting on Bellator.
Wow. Do we pivot and allow for
I've had
dogs
some bad times with it.
on Bellator?
I've had some bad times with it.
The lines are very difficult. The lines are very difficult.
That brings us to Eric.
Yes, I'm ready.
We're ready for you.
With my pick, I'm going to go with Mads Burnell.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I had another one in mind. I'm not going to say because maybe they'll come off the board, but I had another one that I liked as well.
Yeah, we'll talk about that momentarily.
I'm interested to hear what Frank's going to go with.
So, I think I'm going to go with the pikeman himself, Brian Moore.
Man. Sticking with that one.
Thanks, GC. I see Ariel is really tuned in right now.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a disaster here. It's a total disaster. I'm about to toss my phone into the fucking ocean.
I agree. He just took a 14-9 guy at minus 365
versus a 19-9. I mean,
19-9 is a better win percentage than 14-9. Yes.
Bring us home, baby.
Yeah.
Bring us home.
Yeah, I can do that. I can stall a little bit. Well, I made Ariel a promise that I'd take the biggest favorite on the board. Frank taking Brian Moore, the Irishman. Therod Kelly was there, great prospect. Never met him. But I'll do what I said. I'm a man of my word, and I'll go with the soldier of God, Yoel Romero.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
that's the one.
Let me tell you who I wanted to take.
Tell me.
I wanted to take Benson. I like him in this spot.
I said to Ariel before the show, I was like, I could see Rick taking Benson.
He's one of the only favorites I like. He's not juiced too high. I think it's his fight, but if I've got Mad sitting there, I'm going to take him. I would have gone with Brett Johns as well. So I like those two. And I got to tell you, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to jinx it because I'm knocking on the wood. So we can erase this. I really don't love the line on Yoel Romero in this fight.
Too big?
I really don't like it.
I should have gone Therod Kelly, shouldn't I have?
He doesn't wrestle anymore. He literally doesn't wrestle. This is going to be a striking battle with a better kickboxer who, granted, chin is gone, as it has been for many years. We know this. But he's going to be in a striking battle with a better kickboxer. And it's going to be a 29-28 split. Or is that the main event? No, that's the co-main, right?
Co-main.
It's going to be a 29-28 split. It's going to be this weird fight. Like, the guy just does not wrestle anymore, even though if he wanted to in this fight to be a minus 645 favorite, he could take Manhoff down and pound him out in a round or 2 rounds. But it's not going to play out that way as far as his last 10 fights. Like, when's the last time we saw Yoel Romero really mix it up?
Well, somehow Yoel Romero is the younger man in this matchup.
Is this one of the oldest fights, like combined age? Like, I know we had Kimbo, Shamrock was up there. This is
91 for these two. 91. That's up there. What was the combined age of the Contender Series fight last night?
The 17-year-old versus the 20-something year old.
Let me see if I can find that real quick. It was
they didn't say that person's name. What was his name again?
Raul Rosas.
Without saying 17-year-old before. Like, it's like B. Joe Pyfer. You can't say Joe Pyfer without the B.
Yeah.
You can't say
17-year-old Raul.
Yeah.
Combined age for that fight, 42. Younger than both of them.
Holy crap.
Yeah, 17 versus 25. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, so it's this Friday, September 23rd. We've got Brett Johns, who is currently a minus 490 against Jordan Winsky, who is a plus 390. We have Mads Burnell, one of the great names in MMA history, minus 435 against Pedro Carvalho, who is plus 350. We have Brian Moore, who is a minus 365 against Arivaldo Silva, who's a plus 300, and then Yoel Romero minus 645 against Melvin Manhoff, plus 480. So in total, that is?
Plus 117.
Okay.
Sharp stuff here.
First ever Bellator Parlay Pal, right?
Yeah. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Four-leg Bellator card Friday afternoon. What could go wrong?
Is there nothing on Ryzen?
No.
No. Would they even put out Floyd Mayweather odds? No, because it's an exhibition.
Yeah, minus 10
It's an
million.
exhibition, would they?
I don't know.
No, they don't have anything out.
All right, and they won't.
No. Not as far as I know. Maybe you could get it on an offshore book, but I will not be taking part in that.
Okay.
I don't think they do the exhibitions, but I could be wrong because I see WWE lines, so that's also.
Yeah, I don't understand how. I still don't get how they do WWE lines because someone can know on the inside.
Yeah. Right.
I think they cap Connor. You would know they cap the numbers on those, though, right? You can't bet. Yeah. You can't bet a lot. Is how they control that.
For sure. Frank's let me know that it's my fault, the audio glitch. I clapped too loud for all the barbers Rick shouted out.
You clapped too heavy?
Yeah, he thought Pro Tools was glitching.
Is that what happened to the record, Frank?
Yeah.
Serious?
I had to import it and listen back to make sure it wasn't. I've seen this issue before, but no, it was just
Thor
It was literally the clap.
enthusiastically clapping so loud it just showed up as okay. You know what? This is funny.
I'll keep it dainty now, but I mean,
How about we just move away from
wait
the
till
market
Bronson
clap.
gets a load of this tonight. I mean, I'm going to be blowing the roof off the place.
Let's go. Hello, sir.
How we doing?
Oh, what do we got there? Wow. We've got Grand Slam, September 21st, action.
Yep. Tonight.
You don't even know me. You don't even know. It's going to be huge. Going to be lit. We got Bellator Dublin.
Bellator Dublin. Yeah.
I don't see the Rena Nada.
Well,
I mean,
you did send us the poster.
Yeah, you have the poster. That, by the way,
time.
that would have been a nice touch.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Right when he
Campbell,
gets off.
Yeah, I'm sure Campbell and the guys would have appreciated that.
Queen or nothing.
Queen
They
or
actually
nothing.
sent us the Spanish poster as well.
I was surprised we went with Queen or Nothing, the English version.
I appreciate that you asked them why he is so in on her.
Yes. I mean, I think he was very, should I say, blunt about why he's so high on her?
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, just imagining a promoter cheering that hard for.
Oh, that is
Right.
wild.
That's what I'm
wild.
saying.
Yeah, that is wild. That is wild. All right, what do we got?
Not a ton.
Okay, perfect.
Definitely lighter this week. There we go. There's the first one. I'm taking Shakur Stevenson.
Oh,
by
yeah,
decision.
Newark, baby.
Newark. That's where he's going to be fighting.
Yeah.
If I was in town, I might have tried to get over there.
Where are you
can't
off
take-
to?
Connecticut.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not so far.
Typical stuff. Yeah, but to get back to Newark, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Playing it light on this, you can't play Shakur straight. Minus 2,500, minus 3,000 at some books. Can't play him straight. You got to pick by knockout or by decision. I'm very convinced that he is going to win this fight. Though the man he's fighting, Robson Conceicao, not a walkover. Olympic gold medalist, 17-1, never been knocked out. Hung in there for 36 minutes, 12 tough rounds with Oscar Valdez. But I do think Shakur Stevenson is just going to get the better of him over the 12 rounds. So I'll take the decision. Took it at minus 160. Feel comfortable with that.
I like that one, too.
I think it's going to go to the points, and I think he's going to win. So yeah,
Best fighters in the sport.
yeah, man. I'm ready for him to really get some really big name fights, and I feel like every time I look at his odds, he's like minus 2,000, minus 5,000. I've seen him a few times at minus 10,000. Can't really be betting that. Yeah.
I wonder what's the highest line ever.
Oh man. I mean, if you go to live odds, sometimes.
Right. No,
Like
but
the-
going into a fight.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably been some like minus 50,000s.
Jesus.
But yeah, Stevenson, not really the biggest knockout artist. 3 of his last 4 have gone to a decision. I think Conceicao can last the 12 rounds. All right. Couple just, I don't even know the word for it. Couple Bellator parlays here.
All right.
I don't carry.
By the way, there was once a time where you were known as Bellator Burks. What happened?
That man is dead and buried. We've forgotten that he ever existed. Yeah, it just feels like I always have a rough go at it in Bellator. I enjoy watching it. I can't wait for Peter Queeley's walkout, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
But I mean, even when I play singles, when I play dogs, when I play favorites, it just feels like I never get that lucky. It's tough to trust a lot of these fighters, but we're gonna see what we can do, and hopefully we can get something. I got a couple of the Irishmen here that I think are getting some setup matches. Kerry Clark getting someone on really short notice. Drog Kelly, not the toughest opponent. Brett Johns, I think he is actually a highly skilled fighter. Same with Yoel Romero. I think they get it done. And then why not? 4 legs isn't enough. Why not make a 6-leg one with the same ones, but add Carl Albrechtsen and Mads Burnell to that? So I somehow ended
Brian
up
Moore,
decently exposed to Yoel Romero and Darragh Kelly, especially with the MMA Hour parlay. But
What was that, Frank?
Just no Brian Moore.
yeah,
bad.
I don't have a ton of faith in Brian Moore.
Oh. Wait, weren't you the one who picked Brian Moore?
Frank was.
Oh, Frank was.
Nah, I backed Soldier of God.
Right, that's right. Joel.
I hope Brian Moore gets it done. I'm going to be cheering for him. So yeah, a little Friday afternoon,
Love it.
Friday evening, Shakur Stevenson.
I wish they would do. I like the afternoon Bellator cards. I wish they would do them on Saturday.
Yeah.
There's something about the Friday afternoon. It gets lost in the shuffle. The kids are going crazy. They're home from school. Like Saturday afternoon is perfect.
Yeah, it's technically a weekday afternoon. Yeah, 11 a.m. on a Saturday. Yeah, so that's all I got. Keeping it light, keeping it tight. Hopefully win a little bit. But we got to have some action down.
Can I ask a favor? Just a favor.
Yeah.
I've never, actually, we just celebrated the 1 year anniversary. Jedi reminded me of this, of you making picks. Put out the clip. You reminded us.
Yeah, I want to say it's like literally a year. It was UFC 266.
Yeah. This weekend, right?
Yeah. Volkanovski. I was actually in Connecticut for that as well.
Wow.
I remember before the card started, I was like, wow.
Here we go.
This is going to be interesting. It's going to go one of two ways. We're either going to win or we're going to lose.
Watching that clip back from a year ago, which feels like, I don't know about you, it feels like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
The way we set it up was interesting. It was like, oh, you're going to make some picks and then we'll regroup and see how you did. Now it's just a fixture. We don't even ask. You have the picks. I've never asked you to make picks on anything, really.
You have not.
Maybe wrestling. One time I was like, there's nothing else going on.
But that was fun. The Royal Rumble.
Yeah, the Royal Rumble was fun. By the way, I have a great idea for this year's Royal Rumble. Who did I think it was Brian Gewirtz. I interviewed him, the former head writer for WWE. Basically, what you do is, some people have done this. This is not revolutionary. But you get a bunch of friends, and everyone picks a number out of the hat. And now you could pick out multiple numbers, right? If you have 10 people and you want to fill up the 30, there's 30 people in the Royal Rumble, right? So let's say you pick up, 5 and 22. That means that's your guy, right?
Yeah.
And if that's kind of fun, right?
No, I'm down with it.
Because now you're like officially invested, like 5, and it's, let's say, I don't know, John Cena comes out. You're like, all right, come on. Now you're rooting for him the rest of the way. If it's some scrub, you're screwed. If it's, 29 and that number usually wins or often wins, now you're into it. Anyway, we should do that in January. Remind me of this.
Me, you, Frank, Rick, anyone else on the team that wants on board?
Joe, Alex, everyone.
Pizza party,
Andy.
whatever we want to do.
Well, I don't know about watching it together. I just say we pick. Well, I actually will be there. I'll be there.
Oh, where is it?
It's in San Antonio.
Nia.
Well,
Great excuse to get to San Antonio. Riverwalk.
I mean, I could hook you up, yeah, for sure. I've never been. Is San Antonio one of the few cities left in America?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah?
I've never been. I'd love to go.
It's apparently blown up.
All right, so we'll do our drawing the night before at dinner before we head back to the hotel.
You guys in? You guys are going road trip to San Antonio?
Only if we can go to the Riverwalk.
Probably fly, but
yeah. What's better, Frank? San Antonio or Austin?
Austin.
Oh.
But San Antonio
that was quick off the draw. I didn't even consider it. Spurs game? Yep, Spurs will be in play.
Well, let's see if they're in town. I mean, now we're really talking. San Antonio.
I'll start looking at hotels.
Spurs.
Nice La Quinta on the Riverwalk.
Wow.
Check out the Alamo.
Yeah. I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
It's very small.
All right, we'll do that the day after before we fly out.
What do you mean it's very small, Frank?
Like the Alamo is very small.
Oh, right. Davy Crockett country?
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Wait a second.
Affordable hotels. Frank, halvesies, king size?
I'll just sleep on the floor.
Wait, I thought it was 2023. When is Royal Rumble 2023? I thought it was January 28th. I'm such a moron. I was like, how are the Spurs in town if I forgot that it's at the Alamo Dome, not where. So the Spurs are in town against Phoenix.
Perfect. We can.
It's the exact same time. It's not going to work out.
Late night.
The whole thing's ruined.
Sunday.
Cancel all the plans.
It'll be Bills AFC Championship game. We can all get together for that.
I know. Yeah,
I like that weekend. That'll be a fun weekend.
All right. Anyway.
All that, I feel like you were about to say something.
Yes. I was going to say, if there's a line for Reina Honada, sprinkle something. Can you do that for us? For Campbell.
Yeah. That's the one he's cheering for.
Thank you.